Glam Dolls, welcome back to our channel. I hope everybody is fabulous today. I have a great video for you guys. We are going to be testing out another great foundation. This time it's a drugstore foundation, and it is from our friends across the pond, Makeup Revolution, and this is going to be the new Makeup Revolution foundation sticks that we're going to be testing out. I bought one to try out, and these suckers are pretty great, let me tell you. They retail, I want to say it was like $9. I paid for it $7 or $9. Probably should have checked that before I started filming. And we're going to test this. I have already worn it a few days, like I've been doing with all my foundations, just because I feel like you can't get the real feel of a foundation just from one day wear. You kind of need to test it out during extreme heat, extreme cold, extreme everything, all day, short periods, all of that. We need a nice mixture, different setting powders, no setting powders, with a brush, with a beauty blender. We got to try it all out. Make sure we really, really like this, okay? And I am actually filming my intro at the end of the day because I forgot to film it before I got started, but that's okay because you know me, I always forget to film intros. Anywho, so before we get started with this, just a reminder, we do have the giveaway going on right now to win one of these Butter Collection palettes. I've got 2 to give away. Let's see here. This one, let me make sure these are yours. Yeah. So they come with 2 of the limited edition butter highlighters, which I am obsessed with. Watch all my latest videos. They all have these in here. And they come with the limited edition perfume, which is to die for, and one of the butter blushes and the butter bronzers. So there's going to be 2 winners. Both of you guys will both get this, but one of the lucky winners, the first one that gets drawn, is going to be considered the grand prize winner. Will win, if I can find it. What did I do with it? Oh. Okay, so one lucky winner out of the 2 will also win the Pure Quick Pro glitters, which is a lot like the Stila ones. There's 5 different colors in here, and they are so bomb.com. I am obsessed with Pure right now. So the grand prize winner will win these 2, and the runner-up will just win the palette. Both great prizes though, so make sure you guys get entered. Unfortunately, this is only for US residents because it has perfume in it. That's why I can't make it open to international, because it has to be shipped via ground and cannot go through customs. So only US residents this time. I promise all my friends in Canada and Europe and in the Mediterranean areas and in China and everywhere else, I promise you guys we're going to have another giveaway soon, probably right after this one, to celebrate my birthday. That's coming up in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to celebrate my birthday by giving presents to you guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop into Foundation Friday. One quick thing though too, I'm also going to be trying on a lot of other new makeup in this video that I just got in like my BoxyCharm and Ipsy, so it's going to be a huge try on, but we're mostly going to focus on that foundation and how it wears. So let's get into the video. I'm going to start off by priming my face with the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and I'm just going to pat that into where my pore problems are. It's a lot like the Porefessional by Benefit. And now for the main event, we are going in with the Makeup Revolution Foundation Stick, and I'm just going to swipe this all over my face. And I love that this is so easy to put on. I love foundation sticks. They're just so easy and low mess, you know what I mean? So I'm just drawing my war paint on. And for half my face, I'm going to use my Y8 brush by Morphe. Or no, I'm sorry, it's the Y7 brush by Morphe. I like this one. It's got a little bit more of a round top than the Y6. And I feel like it just buffs this type of foundation out so much better. better. And I really like the way this foundation worked with a brush. And now I'm going to try this Beauty Pretender I got in Ipsy. But when I was blending out with it, it kind of sucked. So I went ahead and switched to my regular beauty blender, the Real Beauty Blender, my faithful black beauty blender, and blended it out. I think the first one though took a lot of the foundation off, so I am just kind of looking at it and gonna go in with round number 2 just because half my face just wasn't looking right, and I did add a little bit more on the other side just for some more coverage to see how it built up. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender to blend round 2 out, and it does add coverage nicely. It doesn't end up looking cakey or anything, so you can build it up if you want to, but I promise you, one time through with this is enough. It is so full coverage. And now I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape for concealer. I don't know why I didn't think to use my Makeup Revolution concealer with this, because normally I like to use brand with brand if possible, and I don't know why I didn't think about it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to use the Tarte setting powder, which I got in my Ipsy. I wanted to try it out and use it to set. And let me tell you, it is so finely milled. I wish I would have tried this setting powder sooner. It made my face look so airbrushed and just flawless. You couldn't even tell I was wearing powder, and it didn't change the color of my foundation or anything. So I'm just dabbing the extra all over the rest of my face, because this is a foundation you do have to set. And now I'm using the Butter Bronzer in the Butter Limited Edition palette in the color Light Medium. And I'm using that as a base first to get some color back into my face. And now I'm going to use the Contour Palette by Pure that we got in our BoxyCharm. And I'm going to use the lightest color, even though they're both dark. I wanted to try them out. And holy moly, it is so freaking dark, and I barely laid my brush on it, and it was so dark. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna look a little bit muddy, but I am gonna take my other bronzer brush and just blend it all out, because it does blend out a lot better, but I don't know, it just looked really, really muddy to me, and I don't think I'll be using this one again. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the highlighter that's in this palette. I really do love the highlighter. It doesn't accentuate my pores or texture, and it is so stunning. It reminds me a lot of the Amrezy one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop Dream Street palette for my eyes, and I'm gonna go in with that peachy color as my transition and just sweep that all over the top portion. And then I'm going to go in with this bright reddish pinky color. I've been wanting to use this and just keep that on the outside, and then I'm going to blend it up into the crease. This whole palette is phenomenal, but the pigment, is to die for. You barely need to tap in. And since it was a little too bright for me, I did go in with this more burnt red color just to deepen it up a little bit. And I just swept that over where I used the red. And now I'm just going to push in some of this dark brown in the outer corner, and actually in the outer outer corner. And I'm just going to kind of pop it there and then use a clean brush to just blend it up into the crease as well, just to help deepen up my crease and outer corner just a little bit more. And I just keep going back and forth and adding until I get the look that I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to cut my crease with my Shape Tape. And I use my little method of putting it on the bottom of the mobile lid and opening my eyes really wide. And that tells me where I want to cut it. I don't take it all the way across the eyelid. I do stop right before the outer corner of the eyelid to keep that deepened up part there. And then I'm just going to blend the colors all back into it and together with what color I choose, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to take the darker bronzy color And I'm just going to focus that towards the outer corner of it on the first, basically split this up into 3 different parts and keep that on 1/3. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter bronzy color and put that right in the middle. And then I'm going to go ahead and marry those together, and then we're going to go ahead with the lighter champagne-y kind of color, and we're going to put that right on the inner corner and just blend and marry that all together just so it's a nice perfect fade and gradient effect. Can I just add, these colors are so amazing. I mean, the pigment is to die for. And I just took that dark brown and deepened up my crease just a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the peachy shade on my lower lash line as kind of a transition for my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that reddish color and also sweep that across my lower lash line as well, all the way through, and just kind of smoke it out just a little bit and blend it up into the top. And then on a flat, more definer smudger, I'm going to take the dark brown and keep that close to my lash line on the bottom and blend that up into the outer corner. And I'm going to use my Japanese cream liner for the bottom waterline. And then I'm just going to go in with the Pretty Vulgar paint pot or gel ink liner, whatever, that we got in our BoxyCharm. And also tight line my upper lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. I really like this mascara, and I don't normally like Benefit mascaras. It's a great one. And I'm just going to get my eyelashes all ready to put on my falsies. And I'm using the Foam Mink Falsies by Ardell. I forget the style number. I'm so sorry. And I'm just going to pop those babies on to complete the eye look. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to go in with Hunty. What else do I use? This is my favorite color by Jeffree Star. And I'm running out, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out because I need a new one so bad. And this, my dears, is the final look for today, and I love how it came out, but we are here to test this foundation. It looks amazing so far. And I'm going to go ahead and go about my day, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I swear, you guys, filming on mornings that I have to be at work is so hard because it takes such extra time to film, even though, like, I'm going through my routine. It always takes so much, like, time setting up the camera and doing all of that stuff. I don't know. It just takes extra time. And I'm always late every single day. Anyway, so that's why we are filming on the way to work right now, per usual. So I'm going to be checking in with you guys throughout the day. My makeup has already been on for about an hour. Well, the face makeup has been on about an hour and a half because I always put it on before I go take the babies to school. And then I come back and finish my eye makeup. And, ooh, I got the hiccup. So yeah, I will be checking in like I said, and we will see how the Makeup Revolution foundation stick holds up. So far so good. And can I just say, I love that Tarte setting powder. It made my face look like velvet, like so much. I feel like it's even more finely milled than like the Laura Mercier. Way more refined. It just, I don't know, it just sunk into my skin. You cannot even tell I was wearing powder. Like, it is so amazing, but I feel nice and matte. But, like, I don't know, my face feels like velvet. And by the way, I know of a good dupe for that one already because I've tried it. The Maybelline, like, Pro Setting Powder feels just like this. And I like the L'Oreal Hydra powder as well, but that one's really hard to find in stores. Like, I can never find it anymore. It's an old school setting powder. It's been out for years, but it's not as big as some of the other ones. So yeah, I don't think it gets sold very many places. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sign off right now, and then I will see you guys in a little while on my break, and we'll see if this stick foundation holds up. I can already tell you it is super full coverage, super duper full coverage, as you can see. Like when I was putting it on, I didn't feel like it was like super full coverage. And then like when I went to like start putting like concealer and everything on, I was like, oh, holy moly cajoli, maybe I went a little too ham with it. But I'm telling you, every little thing is being covered right now. You can't see a flaw, a speckle, a freckle, a pimple, a nothing on my face. So so far the coverage is amazing. It's very comfortable. It's not super heavy. You can definitely tell that you're wearing foundation, but it's not really heavy. It's not that bad. So I like it so far, and we will see how it holds up throughout the day. So I really am going to go right now, and I will see you guys in a little while. Bye. Okay, Glam Doll, so I'm doing a check-in, but I'm kind of in a shitty spot. Let me see if my lights help. Nope, they don't help. Let me bring you closer. So, excuse my lack of lipstick. I'm eating lunch right now, but the foundation's holding on really, really great. It is super full coverage, like super full coverage. I don't know if this is an everyday kind of foundation for me, but I will say this is definitely one I will repurchase, and this is definitely one that I wouldn't mind wearing again. I'm still very matte. I was worried because it was so luminous when I put it on the first few times that it wasn't going to stay in place, but it is really matte and it is holding up so well. So I will check in with you guys later on today, and it's not going to be too hot today, so I'm not going to get super sweaty or anything, but it's going to be warm, so we'll see how it holds up. Yeah. All right, see you guys. Okay, you guys, so we are about 10 hours into this foundation, and I just want to say that I don't know if it's the lighting or the camera or what, but this foundation actually looks a lot worse on camera than it does in person. The only thing I will say is it is like breaking up around my pores, as you can see, and it's looking real cakey and breaking up around my nose and mouth. Other than that, on my forehead, it looks fine. It looks really, really bad on camera, but in person, it actually looks really good. Especially on my cheeks, it looks really good in person. Not translating well on camera. But it's still not a bad foundation, you guys. 10 hours for a like $7 or $9 foundation stick. This is great. And honestly, when I used my Airspun or Patrick powder from MAC with it, it actually lasted me a lot longer. I think if you just maybe do one quick touch up around the nose or around your oily spots during the daytime, one touch up and you'd be golden. I don't think you'd have any issues. I think that's why I'm having issues, because I'm not touching up at all, and I've been a little oily lately, and as you can see, I've got little friends popping up. So that's my only issue with it. Other than that, it's hanging on pretty well, and everything else. Just around here, not so happy with it. But I like it still. So I've got to go run to open house for my kids' school, and I will check in after that before I wash my face off. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, Glam Dolls, so while editing at work, I just realized I lost my last final, like, check-in and review on it. So I thought I'd come on and at least, you guys won't see the final look on my face, but you already kind of saw it was breaking up on my nose a little bit and around my mouth. I've worn it a few times before, And it didn't break up like that when I wore my Airspun. And as you guys saw, I did try the new Tarte powder. I should have tried it with my Airspun or Patrick powder because that's what I always use. So I do, though, think that this is a great foundation. Otherwise, is it the longest wearing foundation? No. You're not going to be able to go 15 hours and look flawless. I do, however, think if you at least do one touch up on the nose, powder your nose around the lunchtime hour, you'll be golden for the rest of the day. And because I didn't powder at all and I tried a new powder, it just wasn't working. The rest of my face looked fine, but it was starting to look really cakey even all over. So it didn't normally wear like that. I will go ahead and give this, instead of like a complete thumbs up, I'm going to go ahead and give it like a 3/4 of a thumbs up. I will wear this foundation again. Absolutely. I've already worn it a few times. I love it. I think it's great. And especially for the price, and the coverage is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. It covers everything. And you actually don't need very much. I put on way too much, which is also another reason I probably got a little cakey. I do not think, though, that this is a good foundation for oily skin. Usually stick foundations kind of run that way. In my opinion, they're a little more oily on the oily side. But if you have dry or normal or even combo skin, I think you can definitely pull this off, because mine's been bordering on the combo side lately. And I've been able to wear it and it do amazing. So I do recommend trying this if you are in the normal, combo, or dry skin family. And yeah, Makeup Revolution's been killing it lately. I mean, their products are very hit or miss, but as of lately, all their products have been A1. So yeah, go ahead and try it. If you've tried it, let me know how you liked it down in the comment section. And enjoy your guys' weekend. I gotta get going, but also don't forget to get entered in the giveaway. So I will see you guys on Sunday, and have a great Memorial weekend. Bye.